Hello, and welcome to day one of our Advent study. This study goes along with our worship series, Gather Around the Tree. Each story leads us closer to the story of Jesus, to the birth of Jesus. It's based loosely. The symbols are all from this book, The Advent Tree by Pastor Kara Eidson. So this is what we're going to use as the basis of our devotion for this month. You can get this anywhere online. I'm not going to read it. It's copyrighted. So, and she has some really good thoughts in here. So I'm going to kind of springboard from this. So the symbol that we start with is the kind of overarching theme for the series. It's the stump of Jesse. I'll show you the little picture here, right there. And what it's a metaphor for Jesse, father of King David, and it's based on Isaiah's prophecy that says, "A shoot will come from the stump of Jesse; from his roots a branch will bear fruit." And we talked about what that means this morning in worship, how many kinds of trees, if you cut them down, a shoot will come up from that, from the roots, whether you want them to or not. The roots are just designed to grow, and they will persist until they find a way out. So that's the image that Isaiah gives to the people of God, as at a time that they really needed that hope, because they felt like they, as a people, had been cut down, that there was no future for them. And so Isaiah gives them this message along with this beautiful imagery of a peaceable kingdom. And he says that it will come about, this peaceable kingdom will come about when that shoot comes forth from the stump of Jesse, and the Spirit of the Lord will rest on the one who is to come, the one who is promised. And of course, in Isaiah's day, that people thought that meant a king was going to be coming soon for them, a king who would establish peace and justice for their people. But we know that wasn't God's plan. God chose to to wait a long time, and then sent Jesus as the perfect king, but not in a worldly sense. We're going to explore some of those themes as we continue through this series. I just wanted to lift up a couple things that Pastor Kara mentions in her devotion for this symbol. So first, something that I didn't say this morning in worship is that this imagery is connected to Jesus because it points us to Jesus, but we know that it points us to Jesus because both Matthew and Luke in their genealogies are careful to include Jesse. They're careful to include King David in the line of Jesus' ancestors. So they really want us to understand that Jesus was the fulfillment of the long promised and long awaited Messiah. So I wanted to make sure to mention that because I didn't say that this morning. And then I just wanted to share this small passage that she includes in her devotion. She writes, "As we move toward the hope of Christmas, God with us," that is the hope of Christmas, "we remember that even when all seems lost, hope, including hope for peace, is still alive when the roots are strong." She says in John 14:27, she reminds us that Jesus assured his disciples, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." So she says that through this Advent, we're going to be exploring how God has been with humankind, with us in the past, how God is with us now in the present, and how God promises to be part of our story in the future. So that is our symbol for today. I pray that symbol, when you look at it, when you read the scripture, it fills you with hope, and reminds you that God is with you today, just as he always has been and always will be. Catch you tomorrow for the next one.